Okay, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today we will learn about the theory of electrical double layer. So electrical double layer. Okay, so we can call this as EDL. This is important. You need to know in electrochemistry, as I mentioned in our class last week or last 2 weeks, that when we are dealing with electrochemistry, it's involved the electrodes and its interface. So you already learned about the interfacial of electrodes. So today we will learn what's behind it, about the electrical double layer. Okay, so all the molecules or particles carry out of electric charge due to their properties. So what's important that you need to know behind this is 5 things. Okay, so it's 5 things. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So the first one is, of course, you need to remember the electrochemistry. Okay, and then second one, electrode. As I just mentioned here, it's your electrode. And then electrolysis or any other processes. So it's a technique or a process. And then electrolyte. So you already know about what is the function or why we need this electrolyte, and also the electromotive force. Okay, so this electrochemistry and the surface, okay, surface or interface, colloidal chemistry can be combined. Okay, so you will learn later, or you already learned in colloid chemistry. Okay, so this is also involved in that subject as well. Alright. What is electrode? So electrode is an electrical conducting material. I told you so many times about this. So the famous or the well-known electrodes that we use in electrochemistry or electrochemical measurement is either you have the platinum, for example, if you have gold or aurum, and then you also have the zinc for anode and cathode. Alright, so it depends on you what kind of the electrode that you want to choose as your working electrode. Alright, and then for okay, so anode and cathode, this one, right? So you are familiar with this, anode and cathode, right? So electrolysis, so it's defined as the decomposition of the substance. Okay, by means of the electrical current. So redox reaction was pushed to the non-spontaneous side. So it's pushed to non-spontaneous side. Okay, so for electrolyte, ini memang kita dah tahu kan what is the function of electrolyte. Kenapa kena ada the electrolyte? Okay, it's because it's the substance that produce electrically conducting solution. Okay, so biasa kita akan tengoklah kita guna apa untuk kita punya electrolyte. It should be electroactive species kan. Alright, so it's when it's dissolved in a polar solvent. Okay, so solution is considered as the neutral solution. And last one is electromotive force, is described as the EMF or cell potential. So this one is cell potential. So it is the potential energy difference between two cells or electrode. It depends on apa yang kita guna lah. Alright. Theory of electrical double layer. So, theory of EDL. So, when electrode is in solution, electrolytic sebab we are using, kalau kita guna resistor, okay, so electrolytic solution, so charge accumulation will occur. So you need to know kan, ada charge accumulation will occur. Sebab ni ada different charge kan, ada negative and ada positive as well. Okay, so dia punya particle size should be greater than 1 nanometer. You need to remember this one. And then charge separation always occurs at the interface. So still remember, yeah, we have bulk solution, and then we have another interface. Interface when you involve the surface of the electrode. The excess charge of the electrode surface is accumulated. Ini kita akan pergi satu-satu lah. Okay, kita akan tengok what kind of charge, ada positif, negatif, and then macam mana dia accumulation dia tu. Okay, so accumulated by an accumulation of the excess ion. Okay, of course there must be an excess ions kan. Okay, of the opposite charge in the solution. Okay, for EDL ni, electrical double layer, a few models that involved have been developed by few researchers. So kita akan pergi satu-satu lah what kind of model. So this is the structure of double layer, the model that I mentioned. Okay, so the first one is Helmholtz model. So this is, I want to discuss the three models that involve Helmholtz models. Second one is Chapman model, and the third one is Chapman-Stern model. Okay, so another thing that you need to know from these three, yang ini kita akan perincikan satu-satu dalam kelas online nanti. So the layers of the EDL as well. Ada layers yang berbeza, iaitu satu adalah Stern layer and the second one is diffuse layer. So ini adalah model-model yang tertentu lah. Right? So jenis dia lah, jenis yang you need to know of the EDL is one is Stern layer and another one is diffuse layer. So Stern layer ni adalah when it's involved ataupun it's also known as stationary layer. Yang kat tengah stationary layer, it occurs in next to the surface particle very firmly. Okay, so it's mean when you have this one, when you have the electrode, so apa yang muncul lepas electrode ataupun di permukaan electrode adalah Stern layer. Okay, so ini yang between particle adalah Stern layer. Alright, so the second one is diffuse layer. So it occurs next to the Stern layer. Mula-mula dekat electrode ada Stern layer. After Stern layer is diffuse layer. Okay, so for Stern layer, the ions are bound to the surface very firmly. Surface ni sangat kuat dia melekat dekat surface. Okay, so occurs due to the absorbing and Coulomb interaction. And next to the stern layer is diffuse layer. Okay, diffuse layer occurs in between the stern layer and the bulk solution. So for example, ini you punya electrode kan. Okay, so you have the solution. So remember, you need to have an electrolyte. Okay, so ini adalah you punya partikel lah, tak kisahlah you punya electrode ini adalah daripada zinc ke, copper ke, or even platinum. Alright, so this for example is your zinc. Okay, so here dekat sini adalah stern layer, and then what's come next after stern layer is ini stern, and then this one is diffuse. So usually for diffuse layer, kita akan tengok both positive and negative charge. Ada positif, ada negatif, and then kat sini dia adalah interaction terus kepada bulk solution. Okay, so it occurs in between the stern layer and the bulk solution. So still lagi sekali nak ingatkan, both positive and negative charge can be seen. Okay, so for next class kita akan belajar theories based on EDL, whether dia adalah disperse phase ataupun dispersion media, and also the application of EDL. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.